Joe the shirt is off the cuff. That's right. That's me. That's who I am. I'm Joe the shirt. I'm off the cuff. And by the way, in case you didn't, ever have the ability to read, I'm going to be on television. I'm going to be on television. I'm going to be on television. I'm so totally Cartmaning out on this one, okay? Because I'm going to be on television. You've probably seen my post on Facebook recently, where I'm talking about how, I'm going to be on television. I know it's so annoying. I feel like such an asshole, but I don't care because I'm going to be on television. Anyway, this will be for those of you who have Time Warner Cable, specifically here in West Hollywood. The show is called Brash Babble with host Vicky Wagner, who is a dear friend of mine and a neighbor, and it's on tonight. It's going to be live. It's at 8:30 p.m. Here on the Pacific Coast Hose on Channel 36, Time Warner Cable, live. It will also air 2 more times in reruns on next Wednesday at, I believe, 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. So, keep an eye out for it, tune in, check it out. See what I look and act and sound like live, not just what I sound like live. It's been a bit of a rough week for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do lie to you guys all the time, but I am being honest right now with the fact that our first song was from the band Crowding Out Effect, and the name of their song is called Wait. Don't know why, but that's what it's called. In any case, it's been a rough week, both emotionally, psychologically, physically. It's been tough. The other day, my girlfriend was not feeling all that well. Em was not feeling all that well. So I was assisting her in getting her to bed, and she tripped. And I went to catch her, and I twisted her body around so that she landed on me instead of landing on the floor. During this, my neck landed on the end table by our bed. So currently, the right side of my neck is incredibly swollen, and the left side of my lower back feels like somebody has been shooting video game darts into my ass. So I'm just letting you know that I physically speaking, I am not feeling all that well. What else has been going on? I don't know if you know that guy. You may know that guy. I'm letting you know that I am that guy. You know that guy that you see in your neighborhood or in your building or at your job, and you think he's pretty much an asshole? Yeah, that's me. You know the guy that always manages to say something really, really, really badly timed, inappropriate, and insulting? That's me. I'm that guy. All right? I'm the guy that is always shining the light on the things that nobody really, really wants to get into. And that was not more clear to me than it was this week. I had a run-in with a neighbor. I'm not going to mention her name because I don't want her suing me, but it is a she. I'm an atheist and an ordained minister, go fig. But I like to decorate for the holidays. I really do. I like Halloween. I actually love Halloween. I love Christmas. I love, okay, I kind of sort of like Thanksgiving, 4th of July. You get the idea. But the holidays that are meant for decorating, I love decorating. Okay, it's Christmas time, just about. We got a couple of trees in the house. We got baubles. We got lights. We got garland. And like a lot of people in our building, we decided that we were going to like decorate our front doors. Most people will put out like a wreath or something like that, or maybe they'll put out lights if their house happens to their unit happens to face the street. Some people will put on what the hell are those plants called? The red or the white ones, poinsettias, I think they're called. I'm not sure. But people get live plants, or they get like live mini trees to put in front of their units, or they'll put on bows or bells or shit like that, So what I did, which is something I did last year, and my girlfriend fully approves of, is we have two doors on our unit. There's the main front door, and then there's what some people would call the help's door, the maid's door, the servant's door. I don't care what you fucking call it. It's the door I use 99% of the time, because it's just a lot easier, because I'm in the kitchen a lot more often than I am in the living room behind my love seat. So, Anyway, we decided to decorate both doors with wrapping paper. Okay, now on the kitchen side, it was more of a Scotch kind of look to it. It was green and blue, more muted colors, and it was very it was very Scottish, is what it was, and and we put up a little against the green wrapping paper. We put up a red star, which we thought was cool, right around our door handle, and put up an image of the Nutcracker upside down because it's wacky, That's what we did, and that's what we did there. On the what we call the main door, we put up a red wrapping paper with a images of snowflakes on it, with are you ready for this now? A green Nutcracker image and a green star on the doorknob. I know, wild, wacky shit. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, so that's what we put up. And, this year I remembered to, like, cut out the holes for the peephole, so that way, not complete strangers are just, try to invade my house. But that's what we did, And it looks really nice, And then I encountered one of my neighbors who, like I said, not going to mention my name because I don't want to get sued. But she lives directly across from us with her husband. We're on the same level. We're on the second floor. She can see us. We can see her. And I run into her about 2 days ago, right after I put up the decorations. And she asked me, I actually couldn't believe that this was actually coming out of her mouth. She actually asked me if I intended to keep the decorations up on our front door. I mean, isn't that the fucking reason I put the decorations on the fucking front door? So I could have them up on there? And I said to her, well, yeah, it's the holidays. We're just going to keep them on for the holidays, And she said, yeah, but me and my husband, we have to look at them 24/7 from where we live. It's right in front of us. We can't get away from it. And I'm thinking to myself, you don't do anything but stare out your window at my front fucking door 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? Okay. So I tell her, well, it's only for the holidays. I'm going to take them off, probably, right at the new year. To which she says, no, actually, to which I said to her, well, I mean, but really, there are decorations for Christmas all over the building. And also, there are decorations all over the building that are not even for the holidays. People have paintings and murals and tables, in front of their units, ugly ass shit that I have to see every day. To which she said, well, yeah, and if I had to look at those things, I'd complain about that too. And, I don't want to make a big deal out of this. This is actually what she said. She said, I don't want to make a big deal out of this. But it's just that your decorations are so tacky. At which point, I was in the elevator at this point, actually. I was in the elevator. I was trying to go upstairs to, I think I was I was bringing up the laundry. And the elevator door began to close, and I stopped it, and I opened it, and I told her that the decorations were going to stay up, and that I was completely ignoring her request for me to take them down. And then I'll let the elevator door slide closed. She didn't even get in. She was trying to get into the elevator originally so she can go up to the second floor where she lives along with me. But she didn't. She instead just stood there like somebody donkey punched her ass. If you don't know what a donkey punch is, look it up. And that's all that happened. That's all that transpired. Okay, I did not raise my voice. I did not threaten her. I did not say anything insulting to her. Like the fact that, she lives right across from me and my girlfriend with her husband. And they keep their blinds open all the time, okay? I can see into their kitchen, their living room, and a portion of their bedroom. And they are really, really, really unattractive. And every time I go outside to walk my dog or go shopping or pick up my newspaper, I have to see their really unattractive asses right in front of me with their blinds wide open. And, so I didn't bring that up to them, but I am expecting to get a letter or some sort of notice from the condo board within the next week or so, which will be kind of useless because Christmas is a whole 13 days away, 2 weeks away. I mean, big fucking deal. You know what? Send me all the threatening letters you want. By the time anything needs to be done about it, I will have already taken it down. Yeah, that's that's been my week so far. It's been a little nutty. Nothing earth-shattering though, but just a little fucking nutty. It makes me wonder: is it really that big a deal to you people? Now, the same woman that I'm talking about, she has wind chimes on her porch, on her patio, on her what do you call them? On her balcony. Wind chimes. Annoying. Loud. Obnoxious. Wake me up in the middle of the night. Wake up my girlfriend in the middle of the night. My girlfriend sleeps like the fucking dead, but those fucking wind chimes wake her ass up every time the wind picks up around here. Do we go to her and tell her, can you take down your wind chimes? No. Why? Because we're better than she is. In any case, we're going to take a break now with Melissa Claramella and her song, La Tua Vanita. I don't know what that means, but if I got it wrong, you'll forgive me anyway. I'm Joe the Shirt. I'm off the cuff. And by the way, tonight I'm going to be on television. I'll be right back.
E non avrei potuto voluto nascondermi, è per questo che mi trovi ancora qua. E penso che avrei voluto nascondermi del senso della mia incapacità. Nessuna soglia di sopportazione, nessuno dei tuoi sguardi non ha saputo raccontare di questa tua libertà, di questa tua falsità e mio errore. O forse la tua vanità, no, non ci sono per te, non ci sarà un'altra opportunità, no, non ti regalerò questo ritorno.
Joe the Shirt is once again off the cuff. Welcome back, everybody. That was La Tua Vanita by Melissa Chiaramella. Like I said, I'm really hoping I'm saying that right. Okay, just letting you know. I'm having a good time. Why am I having a good time? Because I am venting. Because I am that guy. You know, I can't wait to be old. I really can't. I mean, I'm pretty old enough as it is. I'm 43 years old, so I'm old enough as it is. But I can't wait to be even older and crazier so that I can just get away with doing shit. I mean, that's really what I want in my life. I want to just be so old and far gone that people just don't worry about me because they just figure I'm nuts. I'm nuts already, but I'm hoping that I'll be a little even nuttier by the time, I get old and I can get away with it. Right now, some of the stuff I do could be considered, a crime. It could be considered, a felony, breaking and entering, that kind of shit. But I can't wait till I get old so I can just I can't wait to have Alzheimer's just so I can have people lie to me. I can't wait. I know I've said this joke a billion times, but you know what? I hope I get Alzheimer's and people just tell me, hey, yeah, you were president. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. You were. You freed the slaves. Yep. You were the first black president. You actually had that weird Michael Jackson disease that you started out black but then turned white, and that's why you're so white now and bald and short and kind of chunky. That's what I want in my life. I want people to just be able to lie to me. It's like, oh, great. Yeah, sure. I freed the Jews from Egypt. Yeah, okay, great. Can't wait. Now, in case I haven't mentioned it recently, I'm going to be on television. I'm going to be on television. I'm going to be on television. Brash Babble with Vicky Wagner. That is tonight. That is Thursday, 8:30 p.m. That's going to be live here on the West Coast, the Pacific Coast, on West Hollywood Time Warner Cable Channel 36. It will air 2 more times during the next week. That'll be on Wednesdays at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. for all you people, much like myself, who have insomnia and can't get laid. Just letting you know. All right. Now, you know what time it is? I think it's time for celebrity birthdays. And we got some good ones today, okay? Not just the lame-ass celebrity birthdays that we've been having a lot lately. You may have noticed that December celebrity birthdays, short of Jesus Christ, kind of fucking suck. All right. But we're gonna give this one a shot, okay? All right. Let's see. Sheila E. is 56 years old. The drummer, the singer, Sheila E. Man, hot as can be. All right. Let's see. Jennifer Connelly is 43. I don't know why we actually consider her a celebrity. To be, perfectly, honest with you. Mayim Bialik is 38 years old, this being December 12th. You may remember her from the TV show Blossom and also from the current TV show The Big Bang Theory. She plays I think the nerd Sheldon's girlfriend. And honestly, they look like they deserve each other. See, Dionne Warwick is 73 years old. Frank Sinatra, who is officially dead, but it is his birthday. And, I don't normally do this, but the man's a legend. So, you can all go fuck yourselves. Regina Hall is 43. I know you're thinking to yourself, okay, if you told me Regina Hall out of nowhere, I'd have no idea who the fuck it is you're talking about. But she was the hot black chick in all of those scary movies. Okay? That bitch is fine, all right? I don't give a fuck what you fuckers say. That bitch is fine, all right? Totally hot, totally smoking, and totally funny as flying fucking a half. So, yeah, Regina Hall. Yeah, deal with it. And Bob Barker is 90 years old, which a lot of you already know because you were watching The Price is Right today when he made a special appearance on The Price is Right. He's 90. I used to work for the guy, okay? I used to be the head page on his show, which meant that, I made sure the audience did what they were supposed to do. I helped him carry his, clothes to his car. I was Bob Barker's bitch is basically what I was. But you know what? He was as nice and as polite and as sweet as you could ever meet another human being. And you know what? So what if he was hitting on the models? Why wouldn't he? I mean, really, if you were on a TV show with hot-ass models, wouldn't you want to bang them too? Yes, of course you would. If my TV show had hot-ass models, I'd be trying to bang them on as well. Hell, if my shitty web radio show, if they were like hot interns, I would, actually ugly interns. I would bang ugly interns if they were working on my show. Just letting you know. And this is one for you guys. I don't know how to say this correctly, so forgive me if I err. Bill Nighy, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce the last name. It's Bill, Nighy, is 64 years old. Now, like most Americans, I had no idea who the fuck this name is until I realized just how many of my favorite movies this guy is fucking in. Okay. Pirates of the Caribbean, Underworld, Shaun of the Dead, Love Actually. This guy has been all over the fucking map. All right? This guy is fantastic. All right? I mean, I'm just letting you know. Letting you know right now. This guy kicks ass. In Love Actually, he played the alcoholic, drug abusive, womanizing, over-the-hill singer who was actually secretly in love in a bromance with his producer. In Shaun of the Dead, he played the stepfather of Shaun. And then in Underworld, he played the head vampire Victor. And then in Pirates of the Caribbean, he was Davy Jones. I mean, Davy Jones' Locker for all you illiterate fucks out there. So yeah, this guy has been all over the place. Now, I'm going to go off topic just for a little bit. Just un poquito. No te preocupes, un poquito. For those of you who are out there who are waiting on official Joe the Shirts off the cuff t-shirts, I have them. There's one particular size I don't have yet. It's coming in. It's been ordered. It's been paid for. I'm just waiting for it to get the fuck here, and then I will send it to you. And please don't give up on me just yet. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. I ordered it. It's coming. All right. I'm not giving up on you. Don't give up on me. But it is coming. And also, for all of you guys out there, Christmas is just 2 weeks away. So, I mean, what says more about love and Christ and charity and goodwill towards men than an official Joe the Shirt's off-the-cuff t-shirt. I mean, I suppose, a teddy bear might. I don't know, but, I'm just saying, you could give somebody a t-shirt because it's a little wily. It's a little weird. It's a little out there, but, you could do it. Make me feel, validated in my life choices. You don't have to. I'm just saying that you could make me feel validated in my life choices. I am also giving out some love to a couple of my friends out there that I've known since high school. I'm not going to mention them by name because they want to keep their private shit private. But they got some shit going on, and I wish them all the love in the world, and I hope that everything turns out better than a blowjob on New Year's Eve. That's as much love as I can give anybody. What's better than a blowjob on New Year's Eve? Seriously. I mean that. Anyway, before I take my break, I'm going to once again mention that... hold on. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Hold on. Wait. I'm going to be on television. 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 That's right. All you South Park fans know exactly what I'm talking about. That is tonight on Brash Babble with Vicky Wagner. That is Thursday, 8:30 p.m. West Hollywood, Time Warner Cable, Channel 36. We're talking about West Coast time, Pacific Coast time, all right? It's going to be live tonight at 8:30. It's going to be in reruns next Wednesday at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. for all you people that really don't have anything better to do other than to, watch, TV at night, which is actually includes me. But it's going to be a fun show. Besides Vicky Wagner, who is one of the funniest, sweetest people I've ever known in my life, and myself, Joe the Shirt, Celeste Davis is going to be on. I looked her up this morning, and I posted one of her bits on my Facebook site because that bitch is fucking funny, all right? She cracked me up, and she's actually a little funnier than I am. Actually, probably a lot funny. I'm going to be the least funny person on tonight's show. If you're going to watch, just watch because you want to make fun of me. That's what I'm saying. But no, it's going to be a fun show. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be talking, using expressions. So if you want, check this out. Is what I'm saying. You know who I'm talking about. You filthy bastard. All right. In any case, we're going to take a little break right now. Let's see. Our last song was by Futura Banda, Call Again. And our next song is by You I Need, and their song, Dirty Love. Does that sound wrong to anybody? Is it just me? I don't know. Anyway, I'm Joe the Shirt. I'm off the cuff, and I'll be back in about, let's say about a minute or so.
Your eyes have melted me down. Dirty, dirty love. Dirty, dirty love.
dirty love and I don't wanna be clean. Screaming out like a frantic prayer. Tell me how I feel. Let it out like a forbidden secret. You're dying to reveal.
Joe the Shirt is once again, as always, as usual, as expected, off the cuff. Welcome back, everybody. My God, I do so love the sound of my own voice. I really, truly do. I have a very bad voice, actually. I have a very bad voice. My voice is not good. It's off key, it's high pitched, it's low pitched, it twists somewhere in the middle. Honestly, the fact that I've ever convinced anybody to have sex with me by talking to them first is really kind of fucking amazing. But it still doesn't stop me from talking, because I do love to talk. Shameless, selfless plug coming up right now. All right. I'm going to be on television. I'm going to be on television. I'm going to be on television. I'm going to be on tele. And by the way, while I'm doing that, I'm actually shaking my head back and forth. You can't see me, but I'm actually doing it. To the show is Brash Babble tonight, 8:30 p.m. with Vicky Wagner, who is a dear, close, sweet friend of mine. Here in West Hollywood, Time Warner Cable, channel 36. It'll be airing live. Levo, okay? Tonight at 8:30. It will air again next Wednesday at 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. for all of you who, can't get laid or just, really, enjoy watching TV late at night, like insomniacs like myself. So, please make sure to check that out. Check it out, not just for me. I mean, that's more than enough reason as it is. Seriously, look at me. I am caliente, is what I am. But check it out for Vicky Wagner, who is incredibly funny, talented. I believe in her. I believe in her so much that I asked her to do a charity event for Crohn's and colitis disease way back in September. Which she did do, and she, tore the tits off the place is what she did. That's how good she is. And also for Celeste Davis. Celeste Davis, okay, today was the first time I heard of her. I looked her up online. I found a couple of video clips of hers. That bitch is fucking funny. Yeah, and you know what? I'm calling her a bitch because she's a comedian, and a comedian has a different mindset than the rest of us. Oh, the rest of you, anyway. So please listen in tonight. Brash Babble. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm a little scared. I'll be the first one to tell you. I am a little scared. I have not been in front of any sort of audience in a long time. I've been doing this show now for a couple of years. And I've performed a couple of comedy shows as favors for some friends of mine, and I recently was in. I performed as an extra in a buddy of mine, Paul Ashton. He's producing his own movie. It's called I think That's Not Funny, which is a little weird, but anyway. And I enjoy helping people. I really, really do. I enjoy helping people. Which goes against my, normal nature, because I am a selfish cockhead. It's a weird place for a person like me to be in, I don't know how to be social and acceptable at the same time. You may have felt like this yourself on an occasion or two, but you want to be accepted, you want to be acceptable, you want to be liked, and at the same time, you want to be heard, you want to be opinionated, you want to be known, which goes against, the first three things I said. I think, and I truly believe this, I truly think that who or what you are in life when you're born really helps to define what and who you become when you get older. I am not 100% happy with who I am. I'm not. I am resentful of myself. I have a ton of regrets. I think that I could have done a lot better with the life that I have. Flip that over just a little bit, and I'll also tell you, I like myself. I'm a very happy person. I have a very nice life. I love my dog. I love my girlfriend. I love talking to you guys. People have accused me of being a sour grapes kind of guy, but really the truth of the matter is I'm not. I am among the most optimistic people you are ever going to meet in your entire fucking life. The fact that I bitch and moan lets you know that there's something to bitch and moan about. I'm happy, but I want to bitch and moan about the things that don't make me happy. So, I continue. There are a lot of things that I know about myself that I admit to you guys very openly. I've told you about the fact that I'm an atheist, but I'm an ordained minister. By the way, somebody wrote to me and gave me shit about that recently. They said they asked me, "Who are you ordained by?" Obviously, not Jesus Christ, our Lord. And I, told them to go fuck himself. The Lord, she accepts me the way she is. Haven't heard from him since. I don't drink the haterade, I think life is great. I think life is terrible. I think life is pain and hunger. And God is an absentee landlord. I believe in magic. And I believe that there's nothing that, science can't explain. I like to believe that my girlfriend loves me. I don't know that she does. I don't. You can't. You can't know another being's mind, will, intention. You can't know. But I do. I like to believe that she does. I don't know that my buddy Craig loves me. I like to think that he does. I like to think that he would break your fucking neck if you tried to hurt me. I don't know that my dog loves me. But I'd like to believe that he would die trying to protect me because he does love me. You don't know. I don't know that my own mother loves me. I don't. How could I possibly? I'm not in her head. But I believe she does. And I like to believe that she believes that I love her. And all 5 of my sisters. And all God knows how many of my fucking nieces and nephews and cousins and, And the best part is, really, I think the best part's not worrying about it. I think the best part is that, you just wake up and try again. Or don't try again. Or see what happens. Or have way too much tequila early in the morning with way too many beer chasers and try to figure it out the day after that. I mean, who knows? I mean, shit, man. What am I? What am I, Jesus? No, fuck him. In any case, I'm going to be on television. 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 That is tonight on Time Warner Cable, West Hollywood, Channel 36. That's going to be live at 8:30 p.m. on Channel 36. It will air again next Wednesday at 1 and 3 a.m. It's called Brash Babble with your host, Vicky Wagner, with your guest, Joe the Shirt, who is apparently off the cuff, and Celeste Davis, who is actually a lot funnier than I am. So, just listen in, tune in, watch, let your friends know about it, repost it. I'm a whore. I'm reaching out to you guys. I'm letting you know that I want you guys to pay attention. So, I'm going to play the last song now. I'm letting you guys know I'm Joe the Shirt. I'm off the cuff. That's what I do. I'm hoping that I can make it to the show tonight. I'm sure I will because, I want to be on television. And, you guys listen in. All right? You guys tune in. You'll watch. Whatever. Let's see. I played Crowding the Out Effect. I played Futura Banda, didn't I? How about we play a little Dirty Love? That's the name of the song by the band You I Need. Anyway, I'm Joe the Shirt. I'm off the cuff. And you will watch me tonight. I command you to watch Brash Babble with Vicky Wagner, Celeste Davis, and Joe the Shirt, who's off the cuff.